Remarkable Mrs Cox by Euan Rose. Emily Cox in conversation with her late husband Lenny during the coronavirus lockdown. Part 8. Telephone Porkies and Uncle Ernie's shenanigans.
There's no denying that our late brother Ernie was no saint. Made a few bob in the bull ring, Lenny, and you know I don't approve of some of his black market moonshines, especially them fake fivers. But I can't cop me breath about what happened this morning. Honest to God, there's some slippery beggars afoot. There was I, having a nice brew afore I started on me contribution to our VE Day garden party forward. I was planning on making coronation chicken sandwiches with the crust cut off. Thought the ladies in these flats would like 'em like that on account on 'em looking a bit la-di-da, and also easier on those that am a bit gumless. To be fair, you can count me in that number, gumless. Only got 4 of me own teeth left now, and the rest 'em all fake. Gumless or maybe, Lenny, gornless I'm not. So when the blower goes and interrupts me plans, I was disconcerted as I don't recognise the voice. Am I speaking to the lady of the house? A bloke asks. Euan. Why? I asks. Ah, that's good. Now can I just check your name? Mrs Cox, I tells him. Emily Cox. That's correct, Emily, he says. This is the Government Department of Pensions, and I am pleased to tell you that there has been a bank error in your favour, and you are due a payment of £500. We just need to confirm a few details. Well, for a minute me heart leapt for joy, and I was about to give him me pension number, which I know off by heart. Then I remembered us old uns had been warned to be on the lookout for scammers. You and I'm Ernie? I asks him. No, it's not, it's Hugo. Now, Emily, if we could just take your bank details so I can process the money. Well, Hugo, I says, it's Mrs Cox to you, and I think your bank error is about as real as the one on the Monopoly board. In fact, I think you're a conniving little toe rag, and to choose this time of isolation to try and con an old lady are more than criminal. It's cowing wicked. You make me sick. If I could see ya, I'd deck ya. Done that afore to many a bloke. Now retreat beneath whatever stone you come from under. Of course, Hugo had long gone afore I'd finished me piece, but I can't stop. You know me, Lenny. Any road, today that nastiness aside. Tomorrow is May the 8th. And 75 years ago, back in 1945, Winnie told us all our efforts had paid off and we'd won the war. He declared a public holiday in celebration, and my word did we party. Victory was something we all believed had happened despite the odds. Like the pop now. We believe some clever clogs'll wave his or hers magic wand and give us a vaccine. And soon. And be nice if it's British. Share it, of course. But we do seem to have been a bit behind other countries in the pot wars so far. So be nice if we could have a BVV day. That's what Elvis the Postie calls it when he was pontificating from his 6-foot social distance. British vaccine victory, Mrs Cox. That's what we need. Now, Flo thinks Elvis is a bit jingoistic, as her calls it. But I likes Elvis's patriotism. Why, he even had a Union Jack brooch pinned on his turban. Well, the sandwiches am done. Cut the crusts off in the morning. Must admit I'm excited about tomorrow. Night, Lenny. Love you, mate.
The Remarkable Mrs Cox is a Euan Rose Reviews production, starring Pat Dixon-Dale as Emily Cox, music by Adrian Kimberlin, and produced by Phil Brown.